Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Movie Files. Elliot back again with one of my favorite things that I do on this channel, and that is my monthly segment, which is titled My Movie and TV Bucket List for the month of May. Now, if this is your first time tuning in on one of these videos, this is where I break down all the new releases for the new month. That can be movies coming to theaters, which have been opening up, as well as movies that we can watch on streaming, as well as TV shows. And man, we got a lot of stuff to break down, some stuff I'm looking forward to, which also, to that point, for all my subscribers out there, this is a great way for you all to know what videos to expect on this channel. So we got a lot to break down. I'm so excited to be here. But before we dive into it, make sure you're following me on all my other social media accounts. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the community. Consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That way you can get the alert for when I drop new reviews. It will mean the world to me if you all can like and share this video. It helps out the channel a lot, but I also appreciate all the support. And in those comments, let me know what new movie coming to theaters, streaming, what new show, but also what was your favorite movie or show that was new that came out last month. Let's discuss it all in the comments below. So with all that being said, let's talk about what's coming to theaters. Starting with May 7th, we have a new dramedy by the name of Here Today, which stars Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish. Now, I saw the trailer. I like Billy Crystal. It's been a while since I've seen him in a film. Tiffany Haddish, just kind of hit or miss for me. She plays the same character in every film that I've seen her in. The trailer, it looks like something you've seen before. It looks like Billy Crystal's character may be suffering from early Alzheimer's. He's writing a book. He doesn't want to forget what he's going to write. That's where Tiffany Haddish comes in. She's going to maybe show him this new meaning of life. Seen it before. Billy Crystal, I'm a fan. Tiffany Haddish, not so much. Let me know if you all excited for this film, which is coming out May 7th. But something that I am looking forward to on May 7th, directed by Guy Ritchie, starring Jason Statham, the new action thriller by the name of Wrath of Man. Now, I've reached out to Miramax to try to get a screener, but we'll see if I might go check this out in theaters. But the trailer looked pretty interesting. The green band trailer was okay. The red band that they just released the other day really gets me excited for this film. I like Guy Ritchie's sensibilities as the director. I love him collaborating with Jason Statham, who I'm a fan of Jason Statham. Him and kind of Gerard Butler kind of playing that same realm with me with like action movies, and I'm a big fan of their work. So fingers crossed I can get a screener, but let me know if you all are excited for that film. Moving forward to a really big film, which is May 14th, Spiral, The Book of Saw. Live or die, make your choice. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I own all the Saw films. I can admit that probably the last 6 Saw films have not been that great, but I've seen them. I enjoy them for what they're worth. The first 3 are great to me. Part 4 is where it kind of, gets hit or miss, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, not so great. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn on this one because there's a couple things that get me excited. Number one, I'm a Saw fan. I like Sam Jackson. I like Chris Rock. But the trailer, it looks like it's a parody of Saw. Is it a comedy? Is it a dramedy? Is it a horror? Is it an homage? Is it a reboot? Is it a continuation with Jigsaw and John's lore and his mythology? I don't know, but I'm going to be seeing it regardless. I have reached out to Lionsgate. I'm hoping to see the film this coming week and give you all my thoughts on it. But live or die. Make your choice. Let me know if you all are excited for that film. But this one's a big one here. This one still kind of hurts my heart, if I'm being honest. May 28th, we have A Quiet Place Part 2. Listen, I was literally days away from seeing this film last year. Obviously, we know the story. It got pushed back. It got delayed when theaters shut down. But I know some people have seen it and have said some pretty good things about it. This might be the film that if I don't get a screener, I might be going to the theater to see it, guys. And this is a big thing because I haven't been to the theater in literally over a year and 4 months. So this might be the film that even if I get a screener, this might be the film I might go see in theaters for the first time because I will never forget seeing this in 2018, I believe, in theaters. It was something I'll never forget. So we haven't seen that many new trailers lately, TV spots, teasers, whatever the case may be. But we know how, studios, they can hit you with trailers out of nowhere. So I expect this marketing train to really gear up. But let me know if you all excited for A Quiet Place Part 2 coming out May 28th. So moving on to the big king of the hill for streaming services, which is Netflix. Coming out May 4th, we have Part 2, The Selena Story. Now, as I'm recording this, I've seen the first 7 episodes of the second part. I have my review coming pretty soon. I'm still waiting for the last 2 episodes. But yeah. May 4th, Selena, Part 2. We'll be talking about it pretty soon. But moving on to that Friday, which is May 7th, we have Jupiter's Legacy, the new comic book adaptation. I should have probably looked it up before I shot this video, but I believe this is Mark Millar. I believe he wrote this comic, which he also, if you guys don't know, did the Secret Service and the Kingsman and all that stuff. So I like him as a comic book writer, and I like his stuff being adapted to the small screen, in this case on television format, which this is a side note, I was always looking forward to like a Kingsman TV show, which I think they're doing that in the works, but as I digress, Jupiter's Legacy, I like the cast. The trailer didn't really sell me. I know some people that have read the comics that have good things to say about it. And listen, I took the chance on The Boys. I took a chance on Invincible, which I love those shows. So hopefully maybe this is kind of a diamond in the rough, because the trailer to me looked really rough. But I do have the screener. Literally before I press play, I got the email from Netflix. So I do plan on watching that this weekend and giving you all my thoughts on Jupiter Legacy. Let me know if that's something you all are looking forward to. Moving on to one that I am extremely excited for, and that is the Emmy-winning animated sci-fi anthology series Love, Death, and Robots Volume 2, coming out May 14th. 2 years ago, I believe, I covered this on my channel. I love that first season. You got Tim Miller, you have David Fincher working as executive producer. The animation was gorgeous. The stories were incredible. They're small, short anthology series, like I read in the breakdown there. Unfortunately, Netflix did say that they're not giving out screeners for this. So regardless, I will be watching it May 14th. Let me know if you all are excited for Volume 2 of Love, Death, and Robots. Moving on to a big film here, which has had some issues behind the scenes. That's the new Amy Adams thriller by the name of The Woman in the Window, coming out May 14th. Now, I say it's had some issues behind the scenes because it was delayed 2 years. One obviously being because of the pandemic, but then there was issues with reshoots. But even with that being said, I love Amy Adams. I love this cast. It gives me the Alfred Hitchcock Rear Window vibes. I love a good murder mystery drama. The trailers look pretty interesting. And again, I'm an Amy Adams fan. I love drama. I love this cast. Minus his issues, I will be checking it out. And I'm looking at you, Netflix. I'm looking for that screener pretty soon. But let me know if you all are excited for that film. And this is a really big one here. This is May 21st. We have new Zack Snyder movie. It didn't take 4 years to make this, but we're talking about Army of the Dead. There's so many things that get me excited for this film. The trailer, the cast, Zack Snyder. I'm a fan of his work. I'm so happy that he doesn't have to deal with the BS with WB, overshadowing his projects, editing things, cutting things. This is his full cut. And one of my favorite films of Zack Snyder is Dawn of the Dead. And I love him in the horror genre, in the zombie genre. It's a zombie heist film. Sign me up. There's a zombie tiger on the loose. I'm all about it. There's zombies communicating with each other, kings and queens. Zack Snyder, I'm for it. May 21st. I will be checking it out. Let me know if you all are excited for Army of the Dead. And last but not least, we have May 23rd, season 3 of a show that has been on hiatus for 4 years, and that is Master of None. Now, I have some catching up to do. I haven't seen the second season. I love the first season. We all know, or you may not know, the behind the scenes with Aziz Ansari's, but he isn't going to be as involved in this in front of the camera, but it looks like he will be directing a lot of the episodes, writing the episodes. We got a new story with familiar characters, and the trailer was okay. Again, I have to catch up with season 2. I love that first season, but let me know if you are excited for season 3 of Masters of None. Moving on to Disney Plus, May the 4th be with you. We have the spinoff of the Clone Wars by the name of The Bad Batch. Now, unfortunately, I will not be watching the show because, unfortunately, I have not seen one single episode or a single clip. I've seen a clip, I guess I could say, of the Clone Wars. I am not a person that likes to dive into spinoffs without watching the original thing, so that's why I will not be watching. Not because it's animation, not because I'm not a Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. I love the franchise. I love The Mandalorian, but unfortunately, I don't have enough time to play catch up to understand all the nuances of the characters. But let me know if you are excited for May 4th, The Bad Batch. Moving on to another show that I will not be watching, but I know has a pretty big franchise or fans behind it, and that is the High School Musical, The Show. I don't know what's going on there. Let me know if you're excited for that. But a pretty big one here. We have May 28th. We have the live-action spinoff of Cruella, which is starring, I'm a big fan of Emma Stone. I like the trailer. I'm loving the vibes. You know, a lot of people comparing her to, Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn, all that stuff. We'll see. But the thing that gets me a little bit nervous of me watching this or not, I'm looking at you, Disney. Hook a brother up with the screener. But if not, I don't see myself going to theaters to see this, and I damn sure don't see myself paying $30 to see this film. But let me know, Cruella, will you be paying $30? Will you be seeing it in theaters? Are you excited for it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Moving on to Amazon Prime, we have a big one here, May 14th. I actually just got the screener for this. This is the 10-episode limited series written by Barry Jenkins. We're talking about the Underground Railroad. I got the screener. Each episode is about an hour and 10 minutes. The trailer was phenomenal. I'm a big fan of his work. I know it's going to be heavy. It's going to be really steeped into trauma and obviously slavery, and it's going to be a lot of heavy stuff to look forward to in this show. But I'm looking forward to seeing Barry Jenkins and these actors and this story, which is based on a novel, which is obviously based on true events. So coming out May 14th, The Underground Railroad. Let me know if that's something you all are looking forward to. And then moving on to May 21st, we have Solos, which is a 7-part anthology series with some pretty big name actors. Anne Hathaway. We have Helen Helen Mirren, we have Anthony Mackie, we have Morgan Freeman. I'm not too familiar with the premise of this. I believe these are like individuals talking about their life and what went right, what went wrong, and things of that nature, but I got the screener from Amazon. I might check it out and give you all my thoughts on Solos, coming out May 21st. Moving on to HBO Max, we have May 14th, the new Angelina Jolie film by the name of Those Who Wish Me Dead. Now, this will be playing on the streaming platform on HBO Max as well as in theaters in the same time. I'm planning on checking it out early. I like the trailer. I believe my guy Taylor Sheridan is writing this film. I don't know if he's directing this as well, and if you guys do not know his work, Sicario 1 and 2, Hella High Water, Wind River. This guy, he just also wrote the new Michael B. Jordan with Without Remorse, so I'm a big fan of him. Again, I don't know if he's directing it, but I do know he's writing it. Haven't seen Angelina Jolie in a long time. She's making a comeback this film, and we have Eternals later this year. Let me know if you all are excited for that film, and will you be watching it on HBO Max, or will you be seeing this in theaters? And last but not least, we have the finale on May 30th of a show that is absolutely fantastic. I just got done shooting my review for episode 3, and I'm talking about Mayor of Easttown. Listen, if you're not watching the show, by the time this video is out, there's only been 2 episodes of the show so far, and episode 3 is dropping tomorrow, which is Sunday. Give it a watch. If you love crime drama, you love a good kind of a story of who done it, it's a murder mystery, this is the show for you. And again, the finale will be May 30th. And then I didn't see anything big on Apple TV Plus or Hulu, so that wraps up the streaming movies, the streaming shows, the movies playing in theaters. Let me know what you're most excited for. Also, let me know what new movie or show you watched last month that really got you excited and it was your favorite piece of content that you watched last month. Let me know in the comments. As always, make sure to like, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that bell, that way you don't miss any of my reviews coming out for the new month of May, as well as live streams and all the fun things we do on this channel. Hope you all are staying safe, and we'll see you on the next video.